Lisa. I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive Empath, and this is going to be a reading for my beautiful, shiny gem stars. Gemini, before we get started, a great big huge thank you for all your likes, your shares, subscriptions, donations, for booking me for a personal reading and joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses. If you'd like to find out more about booking me for a personal reading, or if you'd like to join me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses, please do feel free to check out my website, sunrisetossunset.co.uk, or have a little nosy in the description box below, my lovelies. Right, it's been a while. About 3-4 weeks. I had to step back from the channel for a little while for a few reasons. Nothing big, nothing spectacular. More like sort of a step back and just take stock, if you like. Take stock, integrate some energies, and just also have a breather from doing the readings and from feeling collective energies. Okay, so just withdrew, pulled back my energy. You might be finding that you want to do the same thing as well. I've seen a lot of other people in the last week say the very same thing, that they just need to take a step back, take a breather. We're going through a lot, you know. I mean, I don't need to point it out, right? As a collective, priorities are changing, pathways are changing. So I hope you've been okay, my lovelies. I've missed you. But yeah, just a little heads up that you might be, you may have already got into it, but I normally feel the energies a little bit ahead of time, normally about 3 weeks ahead of others. So if you're stepping into this time sort of phase where you feel like stepping back, where you need to integrate, then you're not alone, my lovelies, okay? Right, let's jump into your reading. Okay. Stretch those reading muscles again. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, please bring forward messages for my beautiful Gemstars highest good only, please. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. Let me know how you've been in the comments below as well, my lovelies. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. What do Gemstars need to know? A whole round of nothing. Okay. Hey. Right, first card out. Beautiful. Material harvest, my lovelies. I'm just gonna say, we haven't done a reading for a while, and this yellow energy was really, really prevalent. Ta-da! Still there, my lovelies. Let's just, thank you. Beautiful. Accelerated motion. And again, that beautiful yellow energy streaking across the sky there. And again on the bottom of the deck, destiny. Still going through that empowerment. Yes, it's come out, Gemmies. It came out. Hold up. We squeezed it back in again. There she is. This is the Gemstar card as well. Beautiful gems. Right, hold on, let me just pop that back. Okay. This is for my beautiful Gemstars. What do Gemstars need to know today, please? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let me pop those back in and we'll squeeze that one out. I'll say one more. Okay. This is for Gemini's highest good only. What do Gemstars need to know, please? Okay, beautiful. I've got the old heart chakra. So Gemini, straight off, we're getting out your top gifts, your top trumps, my lovelies. The heart, your third eye in your hands. We haven't quite got a third eye yet. I have a feeling it's going to come out. So we have, beautiful, just what we need in these times, right? A nice full cupboard with all these beautiful material harvest, but they're really, really drawing me to the spiritual. You know, I said straight off that yellow energy, which is solar plexus energy, which is, you know, spiritual, godlike energy. You're still going through that empowerment process, my lovelies, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, he does have his eyes closed, so it is indicating, you know, some kind of third eye action. Okay, he's seeing although he's got his eyes closed, and that is this beautiful divine energy. The hands are highlighted again, Gemstars, okay? So make sure that you are open to receive. These hands are in that open to receive position, okay? So watch your mindset as well at the minute. Mindsets can be very negative at the minute. We can be closed off to receiving just through our thinking, okay? So please watch your mind at this time. Make sure that you're thinking, you know, these solar plexus thoughts, which are empowered thoughts, okay? Empowered thinking. Don't block your blessings, my lovely Gemstars, okay? So have those open, those hands open to receive. I know that you're a beautiful giver. You're a giving sign, Gemini. But just, you know, you can be a bit blocked to receive, okay? So we've got open hands here, open hands here. So not only to receive your material harvest, but to receive information from spirit as well, okay? We've got accelerated motion towards the light. Okay, this beautiful, excuse me, while I was off, I actually did get my first cold. I'm calling it a cold. In 4 years with a natural immune system. So yeah, I'm still a bit chesty. But you've got this beautiful accelerated motion. We do have a number 8. Okay, that is, you know, closing out of one cycle and the beginning of a new. So if you felt a bit stagnant, if you've been going through that cycle like I have, where you're stepping back, which is it wasn't a forced stagnancy, it was a needed pause, a needed break. So if you've been going through that, now you're going to be catapulted out of it. For some of you, it's indicated that you are about to go into this mode, okay? So it is hermit mode, it is rest and rejuvenation mode, but not of the kind where we're forced, you know, where we are depleted of energy. This is by choice, a step back by choice to just pull back your energy, okay? I know you're empathic souls, and it can be, our energy can get a little bit mixed up, right? Or a lot mixed up, especially with so much going on in the external. So do know if you are going into this phase or just coming out of this phase, once you're done with this phase, it is this accelerated motion towards the light. Now, a lot of this rest period as well is, do you remember the last lot of readings that I did before I took this break? It was very much about we're at a pivot point, and you kept getting that the tree, didn't you? The tree of indecision, my lovelies, okay? That tree of indecision was very much, are we going to go full God or kind of full Satan, okay? It's like the universe wants us to really, really commit to full light or God or spirit, universal force, however you wish to term it, my lovelies, or are we going to the dark side, okay? You might be thinking, well, why is that? Why that? I'm a light worker, you know, I'm here, I'm doing the work. God, spirit, light is saying do more, okay? Be disciplined, be very, very disciplined at this time. Be dedicated to yourself, do the meditation, do the work, okay? And it's very much, if you're not speaking in the truth, if you're not walking in the light, then you are serving the dark, even if you don't, you know, if you're not meaning to, okay? So by not being dedicated enough to this path of light, you know, spirit is like, well, if you're not doing as much as you can for the forces of light, you know, you must be doing something for the forces of darkness, okay? This could be, you know, if you're being lazy, if you're being undisciplined, if you are doing things that put you in a low vibrational energy, okay? So all those things where we might have had a little bit of a pass before from spirit, and they'd be like, oh, okay, well, we'll let you get away with that for a little while. Now it's like, no, Gemstars. You really have to focus in on every decision, every choice, every action, every movement, every motion, accelerated motion needs to be drawing this light down, bringing this light down, sharing this light with the world, okay? It's very much, it's like crutch time, you know, or crutch time, crutch time? Gemini, is it? You know what I'm saying, right? It's very much a pivotal time where it really, you know, Spirit God really wants to steer us in the correct direction, okay, in the fastest way possible as well. We do have your beautiful heart chakra at the end here. And rest and rejuvenate next to it. In this similar green energy as well, it is very much taking this time period that we're in. You know, you've been undergoing heart expansion since last year, my lovely GEMSTARS. It was a bit of a break period, and then it came back into play a good couple of months ago, I would say, in the energy. You have beautiful heart centers. It is your gift, your strongest gift, along with your third eye, along with those beautiful hands. And actually, he's got open hands here. So 3 cards here on this top line to say, be open to receive. Whether that is this heart expansion energy, the light, whether it's God, whether it's this harvest that is wanting to come into you, receiving accelerated motion, because you may not be open to receive the accelerated motion. You might be quite happy sitting underneath your tree, right? And that's another point as well, that break period is very much about this rest, and you can get quite comfy in your bed, right? You can get quite comfy in hermit mode. There's a beautiful sea of moss underneath this guy, sitting under this tree, and it's quite a comfortable, peaceful place to be. It's like time out from the crazy. Make sure you don't get too comfortable in that mode, okay? I was quite comfortable in that mode. I had to peel myself out of that mode, I'll tell you. So just, it's another side message, okay? So a lot of side messages coming out through this first line, I know, okay? But just don't get too comfortable in this rest and rejuvenation mode. Also, the point of sitting here as well is just to see what is aligning with our hearts at this time, okay? To really focus on what is in alignment with that heart. And again, you know, is it God? Is it Satan? Is it light? Is it dark? Okay, what is it that you really want to align with at this time? Okay, the higher forces really want to know. They want to see action. They want to see discipline. They want to see confirmation from you. Okay, from you, my lovely gems. They want to know what is deep in your heart at this time. Okay, you may be receiving lots of tests to see, you know, what is in alignment with my beautiful GEMSTARS heart. Okay, so there's this expansion time, this rest and rejuvenation time, and this pull towards the light, or specifically God. Okay, and please, you know, replace God with whichever high vibrational ascended master that you align with. Okay, this is a spiritual channel, but I am being drawn towards. Well, I've always sort of championed God, Jesus on this channel, okay, but that does not mean that I'm not inclusive of other faiths, but I am very much being drawn towards God and Jesus at this time, okay? So you might be feeling that pull as well, and being a bit confused about, you know, where that fits in alignment with your heart, in alignment with the New Age, you know, movement that you follow, the spiritual movement that you follow. Okay, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot being thrown up in the air at this time for us to have discernment, but clarity. Okay, a lot of clarity needed. Okay, so yeah, look, we've got the activation, and this is my activation. It's the God card. Okay, he's blowing on our backs at this time, kind of pushing us along this accelerated motion pathway. Let's just suggest. Oh, that flew out, Jemmy. Okay. Oh, then she drops it. Okay, so more green man energy, my lovelies. Look at that. There's your beautiful solar plexus energy. So solar plexus and the heart very much being focused on at this time. So your drive and what is in your heart. Okay, spirit literally pushing us, driving us towards more pure alignment. Okay, more pure alignment. What have we got? Yeah, underneath rest and rejuvenate, we've got the island, solitude. Okay, so definitely some of you either in, just coming out of, or about to go into hermit. Okay, and earth magic, the fairies. Okay, so a lot of earthy energy coming in. You know, this accelerated motion and this wind activation are one and the same. Okay, so we're being, you know, if you think this is God, Spirit, the divine, we are being blown back onto course. Okay, some of us have veered off of course, or we feel like we have, or we want to change course but we don't know how. And this energy of the wind is coming in, you know, it's blowing on your back, my beautiful gem stars. This is the divine, okay, blowing on our backs. If you imagine you've got a sail or you've got a kite, it's bringing it into the wind. Okay, some people's sail might have gone onto the corner of the wind pocket. Okay, and on the edges of if any of you, you know, power kite or kite surf, you'll know what I'm talking about. You've got a wind window, and directly in front of that wind window is the strongest position, and when you get to the side of the wind window is the weakest pull forward that you're going to have. Spirit wants us to go into the window of the wind, right, straight forward. Okay, so we're being pulled back into alignment, and kind of quickly. I say kind of quickly, it may take you 3-4 weeks, okay, of just pulling back, reassessing, realigning, and then getting shot forward again. We've got the green man, so synergy. So a lot of this earth magic, this rest, this solitude, okay, it always comes out, doesn't it? If you're empath, my lovely, getting, you know, grounded in Mother Nature, and I say it time and time again on this channel, and it comes out time and time again. You know, you are an air sign, gem star, okay? So this activation actually might be really, really sort of triggering almost for you as well, okay? But you are an air sign, and you are constantly being reminded, excuse me, let me just get a minute. You are constantly being reminded to ground that energy, to bring yourself back to Mother Gaia. You know, when you're bringing in this light, this electricity, this God force energy, it has to go to ground. Any electrical item needs to be grounded, right, my lovely gem stars? Otherwise, in a human, it will mess with your mind. Okay, so if you're ungrounded, you may not be able to finish a sentence. You may get halfway through and literally forget what you're saying. You may go up the stairs to get something, come back down, you've completely forgotten what you wanted. You may feel dizzy. You may have headaches. Okay, so physical symptoms as well as, you know, mental, emotional symptoms. You'll be getting all these beautiful downloads, these upgrades from the divine, but unless it's grounded into Mother Gaia, it kind of doesn't go anywhere. Kind of stays in the mind. In other words, you don't activate these God-given divine energies that come into you, okay, because they have to be grounded into Mother Gaia. So you are being reminded to ground that energy as always, my lovelies. Now, right underneath the light, we've got the fog, the veil. Okay. This is that solar plexus energy. This is that godlike energy. Okay, and I say godlike energy. Golden energy is very much the energy of source, of the divine. Okay. For some of you, you're seeing it very, very clearly, and you're getting a lot of, like, you know, this is like, like bathing in that light. For some of you, it may feel like you're in a bit of a fog at the moment. You don't know which direction to go because of this rediversion energy, okay? This fog could represent, you know, all the ish that's going on in the world right now. It very much does represent all the ish that is going on right now, you know, the mainstream news. You know, I don't have to say, do I? You guys know. Okay, this is very much by design, this fog. It's almost as though they, the powers that be, well, they literally are, aren't they? If you look up at the clouds, my lovelies, okay, creating a fog across the world, okay, a physical, real fog across the world, but a mental fog, okay. So this could represent this fog could represent electromagnetic smog, okay, all the G's, all the smart meters, okay. So you may be feeling this smoggy energy around you at this time, and that is a good reason to step back as well. And empaths as well, if you're feeling this smog, this fog of other people's emotions, other people's energy, you may want to take that step back just to find your baseline energy again, okay. You may want to take the empath course. I speak very much about baseline energy, okay, and that is your energy before anything else, sort of this fog envelops you, okay. We have to return back to our baseline energies, but also discernment, you know, what is fog and what is our baseline energy. But for some of you, this is very much affecting your empowerment, okay, your solar plexus here, my lovelies. That drive forward, that's why spirit is coming in and pushing and blowing, okay. We need that wind, and we need that solar plexus, the sun, to burn that fog away, okay. So spirit coming in, giving you a little hand in figuring out, you know, what's real, what is illusion, okay. But what is your baseline energy? What is your shiny solar plexus really want at this time? And for some of you, you know, underneath light, we've got the fog. Underneath rest and rejuvenate, we've got the island, okay? This comforting, beautiful, solitary island. It's that stepping back. But again, don't get too comfy on your solo island, okay? Don't get too comfy on there. And I know it's tempting right now to pull away, to pull back, especially if this smoggy, foggy energy is, what are they saying? Smothering. They're saying smothering you. Some of you might feel smothered at this time by all the energy that is around you, okay. Be that, you know, the electric energy, be that the media energy, combine it. Okay, so some of you might feel like they're showing me that you like a shower where you're like, get it off, you know, get this energy off, okay. Some of you might really benefit from some spiritual baths at this time, okay. Get in that ocean. You're surrounded by the ocean here. It's cold in the UK, but we do have such things as wetsuits, right? Okay, so some specifically highlighting spiritual baths, as well as obviously going out in Mother Nature, grounding that smoggy energy, okay, return it to Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, okay. Message for my beautiful GEMSTARS. What do GEMSTARS need to know at this time? Ooh. Okay, embrace the energy of peace. The Shield Maiden. Stag, trust and thrive. More Mother Nature. Ah, ha ha ha. Direction Guardian, my lovelies. Whee. And the Protection Guardian. Oh, and Jesus underneath as well. Okay. So we've got embrace the energy of peace. You know, that's what this this light warrior card is. This is peace, love, unity, connection, hope. Okay. Stay in that energy of peace, my lovelies. We are being there's so many avenues, isn't there, to try and pull us out of that core energy of peace. You know, and we're talking about that the core energy of who you are, this discernment, this alignment with who you are right now and moving forward. Okay, very much being asked to be in this energy. You know, we've been speaking about God, been speaking about Jesus, and Jesus has come out, my lovelies, okay? I'm really not. I'm not surprised to see him on the table today. I'm really not. You know, he's saying take charge with authority. Okay, this is we're really being asked to show discipline. Okay, discipline, and to work for the Lord, work for the God, work for the forces of light, my lovelies. Okay, and work. That means work. Okay, that it's not. It's kind of not good enough at the minute to just be like, okay, oh, I'm a light worker. And then it's, well, what do you do? What do you do as a light worker? How are you spreading your light? How are you spreading the word of the light, the word of God, the word of Jesus, the word of Krishna, of, you know, Buddha, Ganesh, whichever God that it is that you align with? How are you working? How are you taking charge of your own life? And how are you working for these forces? It's very much, it's quite a harsh one, you know. It's like, well, if you're not doing our work, whose work are you doing? So in other words, if you're being lazy, you know, if you're not showing discernment, if you are allowing the forces of darkness to creep in, you know, we're really getting pulled up by the bootstraps at this time. And kind of given a reality check, and just asked to really discern, really refine, and bring clarity to who you are, to the forces of high. Okay, what are you doing? You know, make plans and focus. Okay, so we are being asked to very much focus in at this time. This is a beautiful light warrior energy. Okay, she's got a sword of truth out. She's got a, you know, she's got her protection, but also the protection of the guardians, the protection of the Lord. Okay, so this one's saying, you know, drop your shield as well. So if you are holding up that shield, you know, it's that being that energy of peace, but be ready. You are heavily protected. This comes out time and time and time again for you, my beautiful gem stars. Okay. Know that you are protected, but is this make plans or focus? It's a bit of a pull you up by the bootstraps reading to come back for, or to come back with, I should say. But that's the energy at the minute. It's quite cut and dry. Trust and thrive. Okay, so look, you've got your beautiful. I know this isn't exactly a third eye, right? But these are antennae, picking up, you know, discerning what is around you. And in particular, you know, I said we are at this pathway. We are being asked, you know, pick a side, pick a team, pick a direction. You know, choose your pathway, the direction guardian. Use those beautiful antennae, my lovely gemmies. Your beautiful third eye. Tune into this heart center. Okay, and choose your path and stick to it. It's they're really hammering home the message, not only to me personally over the last couple of weeks, but it's collective energy, right? It's collective energy. Pick a team and really gun for that team. That is like just coming out again and again and again. Right, let's see which Ascended Masters want to come out. This will be interesting. Okay. Ascended Masters, please, for my beautiful gem stars. Which Ascended Masters are overseeing my beautiful gem stars? Okay, we have Freya. We have Melchizedek. Message for my beautiful gem stars. What do Gemini need to know? Which Ascended Masters are looking after my gemmies? Oh, wow. We have Mary right next to Jesus. Let's pop them in the middle. And we have a double energy of hope. Okay. That's interesting. When this light card came out, remember I said I thought it was the hope card. How interesting. And it's the light card. That's bizarre. Okay. You know, and you see one card, but it's actually another. Because remember at the beginning we had that hope, and then I said, oh, it's the hope card, come out again. The hope card has come out, but it wasn't the light card. Very interesting. Right, so we've got phases and cycles, okay? And, you know, it's very much what we're going through at the minute. It's a constant upgrade. It's a constant pull back, discern your energy, go forward. Pull back, discern your energy, go forward. Like a bow being pulled back and then shot forward by spirit. You know, I'm probably on the Lisa maybe 7.0 version now throughout the spiritual journey. And that's what these pullback periods are for. Sometimes you can be pulled back in spirit but still carry on with your day-to-day stuff, and sometimes you will be forced, I say forced, you will be aligned into stopping completely, okay? These are the phases and cycles that we go through. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. What did I say, Gemmy Gems? Okay, with this fog card, we spoke about these illusions, okay? This dark magic that has been cast across the world. Okay, these illusions are being revealed and released. Okay, so this is why we're being realigned again. You know, we align with things, we are programmed to align with things that are not for us. Okay, and spirit pulls us back and forces us to look at certain aspects of ourselves or external things, and it's so that we can realign, and there's no judgment. Okay, don't judge yourself. If you have been in alignment with something that was not actually for you, that wasn't serving you, have no judgment. Just observe and readjust that pathway, find the new direction and go with gusto. Stick to that with gusto, okay? There is a beginning with every ending as well, my lovelies, because we're seeing a lot of endings right now, but we're not seeing a lot of beginnings. And that is tough, that's hard, right? You know, we're going through this phase of higher learning. You have learned from experience, and more inner study is now required to further progress. Pull back to be shot forward, my lovelies. We will go through this cycle again and again and again. If you're at the start of your spiritual journey, get that into your head now. Understand that now, that you will be pulled back to be shot forward. Okay, and to have no judgment on yourself. Just know that it is part of the process. Know that it is part of gaining wisdom so that you have this higher learning, this higher understanding. And we are constantly being challenged to upgrade our ways of thinking, to know where we've been in alignment with something that wasn't necessarily truth, that was an illusion. Okay? Some of the teachings in New Age may very well be illusional. And I've been going over that over the last few weeks. And as soon as anything solid comes from those thoughts, I will share them with you. Okay? But we have to be open that things that we have learned, things that we even teach, may be wrong sometimes. We may have been in alignment with something that's actually an illusion and not something that is for our higher learning, for our highest good. Okay, and there's no shame with that. There's absolutely no shame. That is learning. That is gaining wisdom. Okay. And Mary Magdalene, very interested. I was literally watching a video about her. It was a TV program. The teacher awakens. Okay, so we have beautiful energy of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. You have something important to share, my lovely gem stars. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Okay, so remember we were speaking about how are we sharing our light? What are you actually doing? You know, if you identify as a light worker, what are you actually doing for the forces of light? You know, and I have to be quite, not harsh, but, you know, as a teacher, sometimes you have to teach things that may trigger people, okay? That's part of my job. And part of my job right now is to ask you, what are you doing? What are you doing to help the forces of light? What are you doing to bring in a positive new, you know, this new earth, okay, or what, however you want to term it, this new phase and cycle in the life of humanity, you know? Jesus, God, the forces of light need everybody to step up right now. Okay, it is not enough to sit back and watch other people teaching or putting themselves on the line or putting themselves into the light with their information. Okay, if you're just sitting and absorbing, oh, you might make the odd comment or something. Okay, it isn't good enough right now, my lovelies. Okay, and I'm sorry to be quite, you know, I channel the energy that comes through. Okay, and we are being told to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, get our big girl panties on, our big boy panties on, okay, and do the work for the forces of light. Be the teacher that awakens. How are you teaching others? By your presence, by your actions, to awaken. Okay, we need people to be taking action. Okay, not just the odd ones popping their heads up over the trenches, okay, to spread information to those that are just safely in the trenches. Okay, if you're sitting safely in that trench right now, you know, Spirit is saying, come on, you can do more. We've got the energy of hope, beautiful energy of hope, the energy that I thought came out on the first line, which was the energy of light, okay, which is the same energy, right? This beautiful empowerment energy. This empowered solar plexus is that drive to do better, to be more than you are now, GEMSTARS. Okay, and I'm saying all this with love. I want you guys to progress. I want you guys to be, you know, not the sheeple, but the leaders, individual leaders, leading themselves, bringing in the energy of hope, bringing in the energy of love, of acceptance, of unity, high vibrational energy. Okay, because the forces of darkness sure are bringing in everything that is the opposite of this. And if we are sitting back, then we are if we're complacent at this time, you know, if we are silent, then we are complying, we are being complicit. We are enabling the forces of darkness by doing nothing. Okay, so it's really time. It's like time, GEMSTARS. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. And that has come in underneath the heart chakra, my lovelies, okay? So very much a lot of alignment going on. And we've been banging on about alignment all reading. And all your cards are literally aligning. Even look, even that, okay? Yes, it's just a physical representation, excuse me, of this light, of this halo around your head, highlighting you as a light warrior. Okay. Okay. I'll just get a little one from the fairies. Messages for my Gemini's highest good only, please. Messages for GEMSTARS. What do GEMSTARS need to know at this time? Okay, we've got the inner child. Messages for GEMSTARS. What do GEMSTARS need to know? Blimey. Oh, beautiful. There we go. We've got another person chilling out under a tree. Okay, so we've got the inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Those two simple words are so triggering over the last 3 years, aren't they? Stay safe. When people used to say goodbye, they go, stay safe. Bit of programming brought in that has ruined that, but hey ho. Play, lightening up, okay? Because it's like this was a serious message, and it's quite a serious energy right now, because we are being pulled up by the bootstraps. We are being told that we are not doing enough, okay, and to align with the discernment, and to really pick a side and absolutely go all out. But at the same time, we've got to lighten up. This is such hardcore energy that we're going through at the minute. It's this reminder, isn't it? Okay, not only to work on our inner child and all those things that hold us back, that keep us small, that dim our light. Okay, unless we work on these things, we're always going to be that more of a diminished soul, shall we say. Okay, but also to lighten up, have some fun, my lovely gem stars. It's all very serious at the minute, and we are in serious times, right? Protect your dreams, okay? So just chill it out under a tree. Don't get too comfy under that tree. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them, okay? So that's another thing as well, like with this pulling back to go forward. When you pull back, you might not feel like talking to anybody. You may not feel like sharing your energy or sharing your dreams. And I think that felt like a very healthy thing for me to do. And it may very well feel like a healthy thing for you to do. And the fairies are doubling up that energy. Okay, protect your dreams. This is where the soul is in the heart, and that's what we're saying. We're coming into alignment with, but you may want to keep some things to yourself, okay? Because as soon as that energy is out, then other people can influence that energy. Okay, so yeah, I've been keeping some things to myself over the last few weeks. Not nothing bad, positive things to move forward. You may want to hold that energy to yourself or to very, very close loved ones. Okay, so protect those dreams. Keep your energy protected as well while you're in that hermit phase, and that might be part of the reason why you are popping back into that hermit mode, is just to keep yourself protected in an enclosed bubble, so that you can focus, embrace these plans, okay, and embrace this new direction without any energetic interference, shall we say, my lovelies. Okay, let's get one of these. Oh, actually, let's go straight for an animal. Okay, which animal spirit is looking out for my beautiful gem stars at this time, please? We have the dolphin. Right, sorry, dolphins are my favourite thing. I used to have an inflatable dolphin. Yeah, I know how old I am. This was just a couple of years ago. I loved my inflatable dolphin. I'm not sure what happened to him. Right. Cheeky little dolphin. Okay, so the key word is frequency, my lovelies. Oh, so we're talking about integration all the way through the reading. You could need to integrate the dolphin frequencies to help you enhance your ability to communicate. You could be feeling frustrated with yourself or with somebody else because you have a feeling that you're not being heard, or that your emotions are not being validated. Dolphin has come through to enable a clear channel of communication to open, so resolution can be found and healing can occur around issues of communication. Dolphin will energetically give you the courage to communicate your true feelings. Okay, this is what I was picking up on this before as well, and I didn't say it, or I may have said it, but we need to speak up. This part of this teaching and awakening is utilising communication in a clever way. Okay, i.e. not, this is happening, that's happening, blah blah, you've got to believe me, blah blah. No, we've got to refine our communication in ways that people will listen to awaken. So Dolphin will energetically give you the courage to communicate your true feelings to someone, anchoring the frequencies necessary for your self-expression to be enriched. This will enable an easy flow of words as you radiate confidence and light. Dolphin has come through today to help you release and heal wounding in the throat chakra and the middle ear. This area relates to possible learning difficulties or feelings of inadequacy regarding your communication skills, concentration, or ability to absorb information. As I was saying that, I was seeing the A4 emails that I get sent from you GEMSTARS. Some of you definitely do not have a problem communicating. Dolphin also helps you heal inner child wounding. Wow. So we literally just had the inner child come out. Dolphin helps you to heal inner child wounding relating to childhood memories of criticism, connected to hearing or learning abilities. Okay, so all those times the teacher threw a rubber at you at school. You could also be in an awakening process to activate a shift of consciousness. The central nervous system and brain are literally physically rewiring as it etherically reconnects itself in a new way. See, Gemmies, we're being literally pulled back. It's like pulled apart to be put back together again. A new dimension of the brain can become active to support a new level of consciousness and manifestation. On a therapeutic level, you could need to revitalize cells and organs within the body to allow a natural rejuvenation process. You could be opening the higher chakra system to receive the frequencies. Wow. Okay. You could be opening the higher chakra system to receive the frequencies of crystallized light into the body, to heal ongoing light body symptoms, particularly affecting the lungs, inner ear, brain, central nervous system, and DNA. Most people who feel drawn to the dolphin, double wow. I love these animal cards. They always pull the reading together. Okay. Most people who feel drawn to dolphin are heart-centered people who are catalysts for global change, my beautiful Gemmies. Dolphin allows change and solution. It swims to the rhythm of the tide, singing, breathing and weaving through reality shifts to create new life experiences. It awakens a natural clairaudient ability to channel and absorb universal energies and secret and sacred information of crystals, the global grid matrix, cosmic dimensions, and the light Christ body. This is the perfect card. This allows you to break down limitations within your physical reality and see beyond into other worlds, dimensions, and realities. Dolphin people are master channelers. No wonder I love my dolphins. I'm a Pisces, but I am also, I don't know about master channeler, master, Reiki master. Okay, so how beautiful, my lovely GEMSTARS. This beautiful dolphin came through to embody the energy of light, heart, and Christ. Okay, absolutely perfect card to come out right now. Love that for you, GEMSTARS. I love that. Right, let's get where will we going? One of these, right. Whoa. Okay, we've got two flipped out. Yes, Earth energy, Jennies. Again. Okay, get yourselves grounded, my lovelies. Get yourselves grounded. Okay, and even that, the dolphin, you know, it speaks about this earth, this new earth. Okay, this grid of communication, connection of light workers. Okay, being used as a grid. But it's like, a spirit really wants to know, are you really a light worker? And also, if you're just a half part-time light worker, you know, spirit's either saying step up or step out. Okay, and it's harsh, but we need high vibrational master light warriors, master light workers for this grid to be able to really function and fight back against that foggy energy. Okay, that smog that is covering the earth. Okay, the frequency of earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane. As above, so below, my beautiful gem stars. And the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to the origin, the place where everything in creation begins. So remember what I was saying, it's like we really got to align with whether it's God, Jesus, again, you know, I'm not going to go through all the others again, whichever high vibrational force you connect with the most, okay, it's bringing us home. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Remember I said watch what you're thinking. You know, hands up, I've been guilty over the last few weeks of aligning with some negative thoughts. Okay. You know, in this world that we are living in right now, it's very hard not to in these times. So just keep checking yourself. You know, it's one thing if we think those things and then we think it unchecked, but if that, as soon as you say it, as soon as you think it, if you get that check, beautiful. Okay, good work. Keep checking yourself until you'll naturally just flow back into a positive mindset. Okay, but if you're finding those negative thoughts creeping in, snap yourself back, my lovelies, okay? Focus, awareness and intention. Okay, it's that, where is your focus? Where is your alignment? Where is your intention? And go for it. Very consistent message coming through. Okay, let's get... The angels are just pulling me over. I just want to get a couple of quick angel messages for my beautiful gem stars, please. That's just for my beautiful gemmies. Look, it flipped. More heart energy. Love and accept yourselves, gemmies. It always comes out, doesn't it, for you? Okay, and trust your vibes. So the first card that we came out with the guy, you know, he's got his eyes closed, and we said about third eye energy. Here's your third eye energy, my lovelies. Here's your heart energy, and here's your hands. Gemini special, first reading, back after, what, a month, I guess. And it's a GEMSTARS special, okay. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance, GEMSTARS. It's your other bad trait, isn't it? Other than not being able to receive and not being able to receive love from you, okay? Love from you. And that's what blocks the receiving. If we don't love ourselves fully, you know, if we don't have faith in ourselves fully, if we don't trust ourselves fully, how can we expect that from external forces and sources? Okay, so you're being asked to really love and fully accept yourself and all your gifts. They just said to me, all your gifts, all your light. Okay, we can hold ourselves back in so many ways, shapes and forms. It's unreal. And spirit is always pushing us to be the best, the highest, you know, most God-like version of ourselves. And that's what this period is all about. And trust those vibes. Trust that heart. Trust that third eye. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Okay, there's always a little bit of energy of, you know, you don't fully trust your gifts, your skills, your even the direction that you are given. Gemmy gems. Okay. Hands up if that's you. Hands up if that is you, because it comes out time and time again, gem stars, okay? These are very human traits, but they're very specific to you as well, my beautiful gem stars. Okay. So we're going to end with an angel of light, my lovelies. Okay, thank you. Power. I thought we were going to get the discipline card. I'm sorry if I get the discipline card. But we got power. Okay, it's that solar plexus energy that we've been banging on about all reading. You are reminded that your essence is divine. Let no one diminish you, gems. No one, nothing, no circumstances, not even what is going on right now. Okay, not even. When you feel totally serene and at peace, you are powerful. For no one can upset or influence you. We are so being influenced. You know, it's like the normal levels of programming have gone up 10, 20, 30 fold. Okay, watch, be careful with what you are being influenced to do right now. Your angel guidance is to find your still, quiet center. Be pulled back so you can be pulled forward or shot forward. And heal your anger, purify your emotions, rely on your own judgment and take your own decisions. Okay, that was another part of the reason why I pulled back. Why I haven't used the cards. I packed the cards off of my desk for a good couple of weeks because Spirit wanted me to rely on my own judgment. And it was also a bit of a thing for the collective as well. You probably just found other readers, like, I know. But part of me was hoping that if I pull back my energy, pull back those readings, then you'll have to use your own judgment, your own discernment. And that is part of, you know, teaching. Okay, teaching that you don't need this, you don't need my input. Okay, and if I was somebody working for the forces of darkness, I would never say that. I would never say that I want you to be your own leaders, that I want you to use your own discernment, that you don't need these. You don't need these messages. Okay? I've never wanted sheeple on this channel. I want people to be their own leader, to use your judgment, use your discernment. It serves your spiritual growth to take responsibility for your life, GEMSTARS. So stand on your own feet and be strong. Remember I said we're being pulled up by the bootstraps. True power is based on inner strength, self-worth, and confidence. Claim your power today, my beautiful GEMSTARS. Okay. Your affirmation: I am serene, powerful, and confident. I am serene, powerful, and confident. Okay. Beautiful message, specifically that dolphin energy. That was so beautiful to tie in the reading with, my lovely GEMSTARS. I hope you found this reading helpful. Okay. Remember, we don't need them. If you want them, that's a different thing, isn't it? If you want to check them out, check out the readings, check out other readers, to, you know, any external forces and sources, then that's different. It's different to feeling as though you need them. Okay? Claim your power today, my beautiful GEMSTARS. Claim your power today. Okay? Sending so many blessings to you. Thank you for spending your time with me. I very much appreciate each and every single one of you. Until next time, Gemma stay.